Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. All right, and it's Aratazah once again with another video through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to speak a few words on this solar eclipse that's supposed to take place in a few months. All right, in the month of July, I believe July 2nd. All right, it's supposed to be another solar eclipse that's supposed to take place or be shown mainly in South America. I don't know if us here in the States will be able to see it, but they're saying, like, according to this article I have from Bloomberg, it says another total solar eclipse is coming. Here's how to see it. Now, according to scripture, we have an understanding that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is showing signs in the heavens. All right, and these particular things are signs that we're at the end. All right. Matter of fact, let me open up with that scripture. This is Genesis chapter 1 in verse 14. And I'll just read it verbatim. It says, "And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night." And that's talking about basically the sun and the moon. All right, you have two lights in the heavens, being the sun and the moon. All right, it says, "And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years." So basically, in a nutshell, the sun and the moon is how you would tell time according to the Bible. All right, or you would base your calendar upon the sun and the moon. And that's why we here at Great Millstone, we don't follow the Friday to Saturday Sabbath, because the Sabbath, or the days of the week, or the days of the year, are governed by the moon. All right, so the new moon would dictate when the Sabbath comes in, but that's a lesson for another day. I just want to focus on the solar eclipse aspect. So it says, starting back a little bit at the end of verse 14, it says, "And let them be for signs." Now, a total solar eclipse, that's a sign, man. And you've had you had several, all right, within the past, maybe 3-4 years, all right, a total solar eclipse. And since these particular things have been showing themselves in the heavens, on the earth, a lot of things have been happening, man. Things have been revving up. You know, people are getting more demons. Brothers are getting more spiritual. You know, prophecies have basically revved up. We're seeing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is doing a mighty work. In America, as we always say, America only has a few grains of sand left in that hourglass, man. Now, this total solar eclipse that's supposed to take place in July is just another sign that we're at the end. All right, and more things are going to be happening on the earth. So it says, verse 14 again, and it says, "And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years." 15, "And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and it was so." All right, so yeah, man, so the moon in particular is a very important vessel that the Israelites use, and how Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai sends out certain signals as far as prophecy, you know, things taking place on the earth, you know. And thus far this year, all right, 2019 has been a heavy year, man. A lot of things have transpired in the spirit, and you could credit it to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai giving us these signs, man. And the moon is putting a particular energy on the planet Earth, man. And as I mentioned, people are getting more demons. They bugging out, you know. The men of the Lord, the ones of us that are pushing this truth, are pushing His word, no truth and sincerity. Brothers are excelling in the spirit. So it's all about the energy that's being pushed out from these vessels that Yahweh Shem Yahshai has made, man. All right. Let me go from there to damn, what's the other scripture I had? This is on the fly, by the way. I didn't have anything pre-planned. Oh yeah, that's right. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, in verse actually I started at verse 1. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So the ones that's in the watch, or that's in the watchtower, are the prophets. Okay, pursuing the Ezekiel 33, Isaiah the 21st chapter, the Lord has set watchmen upon the walls of Jerusalem to basically declare what it is that we see. All right, and hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua speaks through his prophets through these signs, man. That's why you have what? The total solar eclipse. That's something to watch for, man. And on July 2nd, all right, on that day when that solar eclipse occurs, it would be wise to look at what's happening around that time and what happens after that, man. So the Lord has set his prophets in that tower to what? Watch. Verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. All right, and the vision is what? These prophecies. So when you read these prophecies, when you pick up the Bible, when the Spirit gets on you to read the scriptures, all right, when you read these prophecies, it's supposed to make you want to do the work. That's what it means, that he may run that readeth it. That you may what? Run this course, run this race, man. All right, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And that's the point I wanted to hit. We at the end. That's why we're seeing more and more signs, man. More and more solar eclipses. More and more chariot sightings, which that's a hot topic right now. More and more things are occurring on the earth that pertain to prophecy. Why? Because we're at the end. All right, we're at the end of Esau, Edom's rulership. It says, verse 3 again, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So the prophecies are not going to fail. Pursuing Isaiah the 34th chapter, where it says, none of these shall fail. That's talking about the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Scriptures say the Lord's word does not go out void, but it will accomplish that which he pleaseth. So the prophecies are not going to fail, man. We just got to have faith and believe, that these things are going to come to pass. And they are coming to pass, man. It says, though it tarry, wait for it. Because we get to a level in this truth where it feel like things are kind of lingering on. The demon get on us where we don't think stuff is happening. But, man, through the spirit, it's all types of things happening, man. Judgment is being thrust out every day. People getting jacked up, it's all types of friction. War is on the horizon, prophesied by Yahushua, Matthew 24, which I might get that next. These things is happening, man. But though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And basically, just to bring it back home, this solar eclipse or these solar eclipses that are happening, these are just spiritual reminders to the men of the Lord that, man, we at the end and things are about to pop off in the spirit, man. Let's get that Matthew 24, because it's another point I want to hit. Where it says the end is manifest. I think it's in Matthew 24. Hope I'm not reading over it. Well, let's read this and then I'll do a search if I can't find it. It says Matthew 24 and 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All right, it says verse 8, it says all these are the beginning of sorrows. So we're only in the beginning, and these things that Yahweh Shai just named off, that's only the starting point, man. Famines, pestilences, earthquakes, all right, certain natural disasters, war. That's only the beginning of what's coming. So in Daniel 12, this is going to be the worst time in the history of the earth, roughly paraphrasing, man. So that's why we as men of the Lord have to remain sincere and root ourselves in His truth, which the elect already predestinated to do so anyway, man. We just got to make sure we walk in that lot. Like Apostle Paul said, put on as the elect, man. We just got to do what the elect would do, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua will be with us, man. But all these things that's coming to pass is the beginning of sorrows, man. It's going to get ugly out here. And the Lord is showing us signs in the heavens, such as the solar eclipse. Matter of fact, let me, let's see. The scripture is slipping my mind right now. In manifest. All right, that might be in the Apocrypha. So let's go to my other app. Okay, 2 Ezra 9, which this is a good scripture as well, going into basically what the signs of the times, man. Things to watch for, and things to peep out in the spirit, man. 2 Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. Because the scriptures say what? A wise man will, what it say? What's that, Ecclesiastes, where it says a wise man will discern time and judgment. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So there's particular signs and things to look for that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has or will give out to let you know that he's about to visit the world, man. And I believe a brother brought out, I can't remember what brother it was, I will give him the credit, but he brought out how the word visit means to judge, man. All right, so when the scriptures speak about Yahweh Shem Yahushua visiting the world, he's coming to judge the world, man. Verse 3, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right, and that's a prophecy, something that was spoken before, but came to pass at a latter time. That's a prophecy that's being fulfilled, man. Verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world have the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right, so the end is manifest, man. And again, all right, just to bring it back to the topic at hand, the total solar eclipse is a token or a symbol that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given unto his watchmen or his prophets to denote that the end is manifest, man. That's why these things are occurring, and they're happening more frequently. It seems like it's a total solar eclipse damn near 2-3 times a year now, man. Why? Because the Lord's getting ready to visit this world, man. All right? Let me read a little bit from this article, and I'll sign off. It says, if you were remiss about missing out on the spectacle of totality during summer's 2017 solar eclipse mania, or if you just want to live it all over again, you're in luck. Another total solar eclipse is happening soon, this time dazzling South America. Yeah, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I don't think we'll be able to see it here in the States or anywhere else, but if you in South America, you'll be able to catch it. On July 2nd, starting off the coast of New Zealand, the solar eclipse will reach its peak at 1,000 kilometers north of Easter Island, says Alex Young, an associate director of science at NASA. Parts of Chile and Argentina will be in the path of totality, which that's spiritual because those are the tribes. All right, the Northern Kingdom, you know, Asher, Zebulon, you know, Naphtali. Those are all the tribes down there. So that's spiritual. The fact that solar eclipse is going to pass over them, maybe that'll be a sign for them tribes to wake up, man. Because the spirit been on brothers lately to curse out the Northern Kingdom because they damn sleep, man. They need to wake the hell up. But anyway, it says parts of Chile and Argentina will be in the path of totality, with a partial eclipse visible in Ecuador, Brazil, Uruguay, and Paraguay if weather permits. This one is expected to last 4 minutes and 33 seconds at its peak, longer than the 2 minutes and 40 seconds in 2017. Right, so that could be a sign that the Lord is going to tap in and wake up the northern tribes, man. Because as I mentioned, they've been laying dormant. Which, of course, you got brothers from the Northern Kingdom that are pushing this word, but it should be more. You know, it should be more Northern Kingdom camps and tribes waking up, man. You know, but that's a topic for another day as well. So, yeah, man. So things is happening, man. All right. I just seen this article today. I shared it with the bros. You know, things is going down, man. More signs in the heavens, more judgment, more prophecies coming to pass, man. Which means what? We almost out of here. All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that out. Lord willing, it was edifying and informative. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakwadash. Lord willing, to the next video. Shalom.